Michelle Goldman with MDF1, Project Week 2. In my research in the FSO online database, found natural disasters. Thought that would be something different, haven't done before, and the pictures were very photogenic for the application, so that's what I did, and struggled quite a bit this week with trying to get just one portion of this to work the way it's supposed to, and just couldn't get it to work. So we've got the main view, and that's going to be this one when the app loads. I've got the UI tab bar controller. I'll have to have 3 views, so I've got my 3 here. Home with the image, header, and just a little blurb here about natural disasters in 2010. Then the research that we had to do from FSO with the 5 resources. One obstacle that I've had, which I don't know how to fix, is that I have to double click on each cell for it to load. But it does load, and there's my URL, my image, my information about that image, and I've got the title, the label up here that updates when that cell loads, and then I can go back, and then the same for each of my others. So that all works. Now when I get to my 3rd view, that's where I could not get the code to work. I thought I had everything working, and when I would click on the button, it should load. This is actually a UI text view, and should replace this text with list of information which I created in a custom plist file, which this is just not working, and I'm not sure. I mean, the key value pairs do show up, but it just stops. It never actually loads anything in onto that text view. So I'm just stumped. Everything else is working in here, and everything else was relatively easy. I spent as much time trying to fix this one part as I did in the entire project. So a little aggravated about that. And so here we've got our main view controller, an XIB file, all my images in an image folder, and so we've got our different views. So the research view, just all of my arrays, and then loading the images into the UI tab bar controller, and updating the name for each of those views on the controller. And this is where it's pulling all the information in for my research here, each of the 5 items for titles, images, then my little blurbs or captions that are on there, and the URLs. Okay, and then loading in each individual cell view, and on the actual detail. When you click on here and you go to the detail view, which is here and here, and that's that view for that controller. And then this poor little guy here is the one that's not working, and I just couldn't get it to work. So I did get the majority of it done, and I'm happy with what I did get done, but still very aggravated in not being able to get that one piece to function.